everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I've got a huge collective London haul, and if you could see my bed right now you would appreciate how much stuff I have got to mention in this haul. And yeah, as you can probably tell, it's going to be a pretty lengthy video, but I literally want to show you everything because I love it all so much. So if you didn't actually know, I went to London a couple of weeks ago now. It was about a week ago for me, but I guess you could kind of call it a couple of weeks, and I vlogged it all over on my vlogging channel. So if you haven't caught up on those vlogs, then definitely do. I will leave a link in the top line of the description box down below, and also somewhat on the screen now, but definitely go and check those out. We had such an amazing time, and yeah, I literally love the vlogs so much. Also, don't forget to check out my Instagram because I basically spammed you all with loads of London pictures, and yeah, I just love them so much, and we're so close to 4,000 followers over there, so definitely check that out as well. Enough of the self-promo and back to today's video. So basically, we did a lot of shopping in London. That's pretty self-explanatory. We went to Oxford Street, Westfield, Covent Garden, where else did we go? Carnaby Street. We literally went everywhere, and also went to somewhere in the city. So I'm going to show you the merch that I bought at the very end. But without further ado, let's get into the video because it's going to be way too long. Okay, so I'm going to start this haul with a couple of things that I actually bought the other day, not in London, but I wanted to include it in the haul anyway because I love them. So the first thing I actually got was this pair of jeans from New Look, and these were in the sale for £11, which I thought was so good because they're so different to anything else I've seen before, and they're from the petite section, and they're the Jenner style. I take it it's a bit like the Topshop ones where they have like the Joni jeans and things like that. These are the Jenner style, and they're blue, but they have like a darker blue strip all the way down, which I think is really, really cool and different, like I said. And then also on the ends, it's kind of like this choppy cut effect. And I don't really have any jeans like this because they're cut in this kind of jagged way. They are kind of cropped jeans, so they don't come all the way down to the bottom of your leg, which I also really like. And yeah, that's basically enough about them. I really, really like them, and they were only £11, so that's even better. And then also from New Look, I picked up this pair of shorts, and they're kind of like a cotton material, so they're more kind of flowy than like denim shorts. I really like the colour of these because I like an orange and purple stripe pattern. Also like how you can like tie it up in the middle as well. So yeah, I really, really like these, and I think these were £15? Yeah, they were £15, which is quite actually expensive for a pair of shorts when you compare it to the price of the jeans, but I really, really liked them. I love the colours, so I had to get them. So next I picked up a couple of tops from River Island, and I'm actually loving River Island's clothes at the moment. I don't really have much from there, but recently I've been picking up a few bits and bobs. So I actually picked up this top, which is really, really different because it has really, really flowy sleeves, which I actually really like, and I think it's just something a little bit different. And basically it's this like cropped top. It's kind of low cut in the middle, and then it has this like bow lace detailing on the front, and I really like the pattern of it. It's just a black and white like floral print pattern, and I think with some like leather trousers or just black jeans or something, then this would look really, really nice. And this was £15. And then I also picked up another one which is very similar, and if you actually watched my summer lookbook for London, then you would have seen I bought a skirt from River Island that looked exactly like this. So I basically bought the same pattern, but in the top version, so I thought maybe I could pair these together and kind of have like a top and skirt rather than like a full-on playsuit, because I've seen that they do this pattern in a playsuit, but I think that would look really cool, like having the same pattern but separate, if you get what I mean. So it's kind of similar style. It's like a wraparound though, which if you've also seen my vlogs and stuff, you would have seen that I'm loving these sort of tops. Okay, so I don't actually know where I got to because my family just came around and interrupted my filming, but basically I was on about this top, and yeah, I was saying that it's a wrap style top, which is very similar to what I'm loving at the moment if you've seen my recent lookbook. And it also has the kind of flowy sleeves that the other one has. This one is like not as much, it's kind of just like the typical bell sleeve, but this was also £15, and I just really think it would look really nice with the same skirt and just create a really nice like fall outfit. Okay, so next I'm actually going to go on to the things that I actually bought in London. So I'm going to start with something that I bought from Urban Outfitters, and I think I got this when we went to Westfield. Basically it's a long sleeved t-shirt, and I have a lot of tops like this. If you've seen some of my previous hauls, you'll know that I love tops like this, and I really like it when a top is like kind of plain but has a really nice detailing around the collar. So this has a kind of stripe pattern with like peachy red and yellow colours. I think it's really, really nice, and it is kind of see-through, so you probably have to wear something underneath it maybe. I'm not too sure because I haven't actually worn this yet. And this was £12 in the sale, and it's from a brand called Cooperative. I think I have a top very similar that's from the same brand. I really, really like this, and it also has the detailing on the sleeves as well, which I just think is really, really nice. And then next I actually got something from Topshop, I believe, and this was also from Westfield, and it's basically this jumper, and if you know me, you'll know I absolutely love jumpers like this, and this is just a me jumper. Like, I literally love it so much. It's so, so nice, and it's kind of different to anything else I have as well, although it sticks to something that I would usually go for. The colour and everything is something that I don't really own, so it's kind of this like beigey brown colour, and it has like navy detailing, like all of the back is navy, and then it has navy blue stripes and also a little bit here on the sleeve. I really, really love this, like I said, and it is quite thick material as well, so I feel like for autumn this is going to be perfect. And how much was this? This was £15 in the sale. It was supposed to be £55, so that's like such a good reduction, and I know I'll be wearing it a lot because it's just so, so nice. Okay, so next I'm going to go on to a few things that I picked up in Bershka, and Bershka is one of my all-time favourite shops, but I don't really have one near me. Like, the nearest one I would say is probably Bristol. Wait, do they even have... No, they don't even have one in Bristol, do they? I don't actually know where my nearest one is, that's really bad. Don't think it is Bristol actually, so yeah, I don't really have one near me at all. I kind of took advantage of that, and they did have a sale, so I think I bought 4 things in the end. So the first thing I picked up was this long sleeved grey top. You know I love grey, it's just a given, and I love this sort of material. Also, if you've seen my previous hauls, you'll know this sort of top I pretty much wear all the time. I love it. So it's basically this like long sleeve top, but it's quite thick material, which I really like. And yeah, it's just basically plain grey. It kind of had this like ribbed effect as well, and this was actually really cheap. I think it was £5.99, yeah. It was £5.99, and yeah, I just really, really like this. And then also from Bershka I got this stripy blue shirt, and I actually really like wearing shirts, but I don't really have many of them. I have a grey one I think from Primark, but this one was a little bit different, and I also like it because it's not a full-on shirt, so it doesn't like drown me, because I feel like some shirts can like drown me where I'm sat down. It just doesn't sit right. So this one's a kind of a cropped one, and it kind of goes in here, and it has like this little like bow detailing on the bottom. I really, really like it, and it's kind of elasticy as well, so it goes in, which is really flattering. Basically, yeah, like I said, it's this blue stripy pattern. It's so, so cute, and also it has these really cute like symbols and these like embroidery stickers. I don't really know what you call them. It just says candy, and then there's a strawberry, and also, is this a butterfly? Yeah, it's a butterfly with little jewels as well, and I just think that's really nice detailing on the pocket. It kind of reminds me of something from, what's that shop called? Brandy Melville, that's the one. And this was actually only £7.99, which I think is amazing. I just really like the colour of it, and I don't really have anything like this in my wardrobe, so I'm so happy that I picked that up. And then I also actually picked up a pair of jeans, so I'm going to quickly take them off the hanger so I can show you properly. But these were literally so cheap. I got these for £9.99, let me just double check. Yeah, £9.99, and for a pair of jeans, that's amazing. And basically, I've been wanting some Levi style jeans for a while, but they are pretty expensive. So when I saw these, I thought I would get them because they are very similar in their style. So they basically look like this, and the classic like blue denim jean colour, and yeah, they basically just go down like normal jeans. They're not cropped or anything, but it has this like little symbol here which is Bershka. That also reminded me of Levi's, which I really liked. And yeah, they're basically just a classic pair of jeans. I don't really have any like this sort of colour. I have quite a few pairs of jeggings from Primark, but I don't really have any of the classic blue colour. So yeah, I decided to pick these up, and for £10 I know I'm going to be getting a lot of use out of them, so that's just amazing. And then the final thing I actually picked up from Bershka is probably one of my favourites, and it's very different to anything else that I've got in my wardrobe, because it's basically this like cropped top, but it's kind of jumper. I don't really know how to describe it. It isn't like a full-on jumper because obviously it's kind of like short sleeves. But I really, really like it. It's so, so cool. Like, it's got this kind of western vibe. It says Arizona Forever, and got like cacti and stuff on it. And it's this like charcoal grey colour, and that's why I was drawn to it, I think, because I don't really have anything this sort of colour. But I think this would be really nice in kind of autumn time when you can like put a jacket over the top. I just really, really like this. And because it's like thicker material, it will keep you warm as well. So yeah, I really, really like this, and this was £5.99 as well, so £5.99 for a top. I just think that's amazing. Okay, so next I'm going to go on to something that I bought in Miss Selfridge, and it's basically this like going out top, because it's this like cropped top, but it's not really cropped on me, if you know what I mean, because it's not really like seriously short. And it's this really nice material. It's kind of like felt material. I don't really know what you would call that. Is it satin? Like velvet satin maybe? and it's pastel pink and it has these really pretty like grey flowers on it. I really love this, and I feel like on a night out or like for an evening with like some leather trousers or black jeans, this would look really nice. And how much was this? I can't actually remember. It was reduced to £12 and then reduced again to £7. So I just think that's amazing for a really lovely top, and yeah, I just really like this. Okay, so next I'm going to go on to a couple of things that I picked up in Zara. Zara is one of my all-time favourite shops, and oh my god, this was the time where we went to Westfield, and I don't think I actually mentioned it in my vlog, but my mum was literally in Zara in the queue for full on probably half an hour. Like, the queue was absolutely massive. It was manic in there, like literally there was clothes all over the floor. I was running things over, like people were hitting me with hangers and like leaning over me to get stuff. I don't even know why it was so busy. Like, there was a sale, but it wasn't like a drastic sale, like there was only a small sale section, so I don't really know why it was so manic, but I eventually got these after half an hour. But the first thing I actually picked up was another one of those wrap style tops. As you can tell, I'm loving them, and I actually love this pattern so much. So it's basically just like black, and it has these really bright blue flowers on them. And yeah, I just absolutely love the pattern of it. That's what drew me to it. I love how it's dark but with the bright flowers. I just think that looks so nice. And it kind of like flows out a little bit, if you can see there. And I probably will have to wear like a cami or a vest top underneath this because it is quite low. But if you wear a black one, that would look fine. And this was £9.99, which I think is amazing for a top like this. And it's really good material as well. It feels so nice. So yeah, I absolutely love this. And then the final thing from Zara was actually this grey, is it grey? Yeah, I would say it's grey. Grey like long sleeved top. It's really thick material again, so perfect for like autumn, winter time. And I just think this feels so cozy. Like, the material's so nice. And basically it's just a kind of long sleeved top. It's kind of got this like, it's not really checkered, but it has like a stripy pattern through it. I'm not sure if you can tell on camera. And I also really like the sleeves because it's very different. So basically it goes down into a normal sleeve, and then it has like a slit all the way down here. So basically if you like put your arm out, it would like fall down, which I think is really nice detailing because it kind of adds something a little bit different to it. And this was only £5.99, so I think that's amazing from Zara, and it's such good material as well, like the previous one. So yeah, I know I'm going to be getting a lot of use out of this in autumn and winter time, and I'm so excited for autumn and winter now because I've got so many clothes for it, and it's pretty much my favourite time of year. Okay, so next I actually picked up a couple of things in Hollister. So I actually picked up this hat, and you might think this is pretty random, but basically next Easter we're off to Disneyland Florida, which I'm so excited for. So I thought this would be perfect because, you know, it's an American flag, and of course I would need a hat. So I really like this one, and I really like how it's red as well because red is one of my favourite colours. So yeah, I really like this, and this was £8.99 in the sale, so I thought I'd pick it up in advance for next year. And yeah, there's not really much more to say about it, but I think this will be very handy. And then also from Hollister, I actually picked up this pair of pants. And I'm not really going to go into too much detail about them, but basically they're from Gilly Hicks. So it's kind of like the sister brand of Hollister, and they're basically just the short versions. It's kind of like American themed, so I'm kind of going with that theme here. One of them is red with stars, one of them says Sweet Land of Liberty with a little cupcake, and then the other one has these really cute like koala pattern. And I think it's basically just themed around, what's that day that they have? It's Independence Day? I think it's Independence Day, and it's just really cute pattern basically. And these were £6.99 for 3, which I thought was really good. And yeah, I just think they're really cute, so I decided to pick them up. And then next I'm going to go on to something that I picked up in Mango. And once again, you would have seen this if you watched my vlogs. And basically I picked up this pair of like glittery black trousers. Are they trousers or like leggings? I don't really know. Probably trousers, I would say. And I haven't really bought much in Mango before. I don't really shop there because once again we don't really have one near us, so I thought I would get these because I really like these for like going out in the evenings. I thought this would go really nicely with some of the tops that I bought, and these were £9.99, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it said £12.99 and then I got to the till, it was £9.99, so wasn't going to complain. But they're kind of glittery. You're probably not going to be able to tell on camera, no you can't. But they're basically just glittery, and yeah, not really much more to say, but I just really like these and thought they would be really nice to wear in the evenings. So then I actually went to Jack Wills. I think this was in Carnaby Street that we went to Jack Wills, and they had a sale on, so I picked up a couple of bits. I don't really shop in there that often. I don't really tend to buy it because quite a lot of it is expensive, but I found a couple of things that I really loved, and just had to get. So the first thing is actually this gorgeous bomber jacket, and this is probably one of my favourite things that I bought out of the whole haul. Like, I absolutely love it. And yeah, it's because I basically wear bomber jackets so much. Like in summer I wear them all the time when it's a bit colder and you just want something to put on, but you don't really want a proper coat. And also I just feel like if you have a patterned bomber jacket, it just brightens everything up, so that's why I loved it. And it's got this gorgeous like blue floral pattern all over it. It's so nice, and it kind of goes in at the sleeves a little bit. And it's basically just a classic bomber jacket. And it also has the little Jack Wheels symbol. Which side is it on? So it has the classic like little bird sign. And this was, is there a tag on it here? Yeah, this was $34.95 in the sale, which is still quite expensive, but for a proper jacket and something that I'm going to be using a lot, I just had to get it because I fell in love with it as soon as I tried it on. And then also from Jack Wheels I picked up a jumper, and it's basically just the classic Jack Wheels jumper. It's like navy blue, and then just says Jack Wheels, and then underneath it says fabulously British in pastel pink, which is so cute. And I think this was reduced to £25, was it? Yeah, $24.95. I don't really know why they're going with the 95 theme, don't really know. But it's a really cozy jumper, and for autumn and winter, once again, this would be perfect. I feel like I have so many jumpers now, but I just loved it so much, and yeah, can't wait to wear this. And then the final thing I picked up in Jack Wheels is once again a pair of pants. Don't really know why we're going with the pant theme, but I'm going to show you. So basically it's this 3 set of boy pants. How much were these? I think they were £12 maybe. It says full price they were $22.95, so I'm pretty sure they're around £12. Basically comes with 3 different pants. Not really much more to say, but I picked them up because they kind of reminded me of Calvin Klein, and I've been wanting them for a while, so yeah. Okay, so I'm just trying to see what I've got left. So I'm going to go on to Primark next, I think. So I actually didn't pick up that much in Primark, but we basically went to the Oxford Street Primark because I wanted to have a look, because, you know, it's a really big Primark. They also have limited edition like stock for their specific store, so they have a lot of London themed things, and I thought it's probably best to get my London like merchandise there because it's cheaper and it's better quality than like just a random place on the street. So I actually did pick up a night shirt slash like night dress, nighty type thing, which is London themed, and I'm so happy I got this because I think it's so nice. So basically it's this blue colour, and it basically just says London, and then it's got Big Ben, the Londonite, and also, is that the Gherkin? I think that's what it's called. This was £5 I think. I know I'm going to be wearing it a lot because I didn't really want to get like a London themed item that I'm not really going to wear. Like, I didn't want to get just a normal t-shirt because I wouldn't really wear that. So I thought I would get this night shirt because, I don't know, I really liked it. Okay, so next I actually picked up a pair of night shorts, and I just quickly want to say I apologise if you can hear some background noise. Basically my dad is cutting up the Sunday roast. That's standard, can't really help that. So this is basically the shorts. They're Toy Story themed. I love Disney, and I thought these would also be good to take with me next year when we go. Basically just has all of the characters on. I just love these so much. They're so cute. And these were £5 I think. Were these £5? Yeah, they were £5. And I really like the colour as well. Really pretty. And yeah, love these. And then the last thing I picked up in Primark was actually this little photo holder. So basically you could put like a little Polaroid picture or something like that, and it's like marble themed. I just think this would look really nice on my desk. This was £1 I believe, so cheap, and I couldn't really say no, so I decided to pick that up too. And then we also actually went to Kiko. I absolutely love Kiko as a makeup brand. They're incredible, and if you haven't already tried their nail polishes, then you definitely have to because they're so good. And they actually had a sale on, so all of their nail polishes were £1, which is just amazing. Like, because they're so good, I just had to get some. So I picked up a couple of shades. So the first one I picked up is just their general nail lacquer, and this one was in the shade 500 I think. I think that's the shades of them, yeah, 500, and it's basically this glittery purple colour. As you know, my theme on my channel is purple, so of course I absolutely love the colour. So yeah, I decided to pick this up because I don't really have anything this colour in my collection, and because it's glittery, I just had to get it. It's so cute. And then I also picked up the shade 528, which is more of a greeny blue colour. It's quite hard to describe, but it's kind of like a seafoam blue. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's so nice. So yeah, for £1 I picked up these two shades. Definitely try them if you haven't, because they're so worth it. And then I also picked up one thing from Lush. We actually went to the Lush Oxford Street and they had like all of the limited edition bath bombs and everything like that, but I don't really have a bath that often and I have way too much Lush already, so I only decided to get this because I knew that I'd use it and I really wanted to try something like this from Lush. So I basically picked up the Aroma Water Toner Water, and it says it's the aromatherapy water to cherish your face, and it's kind of like a gentle tonic for everyday use. So I have been trying this out by spraying it before I apply my makeup. It literally refreshes your face so much and just makes your face ready for makeup, so I think this is a really good product. I think it was around £5. It wasn't actually that expensive, so I'm really happy that I picked this up. And then I actually picked up a couple of like merchandise things from some of the places that we went to. So if you see my vlog, you'll know that we went to Buckingham Palace. So I had to pick up something from the gift shop because I just wanted something that would remind me of our trip. So I actually just picked up this random bookmark. Basically it's gold, says Buckingham Palace, and it has a little crown at the top. I just think it's really cute. This was £2.95 and I didn't really know what else to get. They only had like pencils and like other stuff that was way more expensive, so when I found this, which was relatively cheap, I thought I would use it. So yeah, I actually quite like this. Then I also picked up a bookmark from the Harry Potter Studios, which I loved, by the way. It was so good. And it's basically just the Gryffindor, like, it's one of those bookmarks where you put it like over the page, and then the like lion, it's not even a lion, is it? I don't really know what that's called. It like sits at the top of the book, so I think that's really cool, and of course it says Gryffindor, so I love it. This was £5.95, so more expensive than the other one, but it is kind of got more to it and it's just so pretty. And then from one of those like random London merchandise shops, I actually picked up a key ring because I thought this would be really handy to put on my car keys or my house keys or something, and basically it just says N and it has this like Union Jack pattern all through it, and also it has a Big Ben, a telephone box and a bus in the corner. But I just thought that was really nice, and I think it was £1 or £2, so that's so good. And then I also picked up this lanyard from Cath Kidston. I absolutely love Cath Kidston, so when I saw that they had London themed stuff, I thought I would get this because I feel like it might be good for uni or for like putting like your key card on it, or for a memory stick, or anything really, like keys. I just thought it would be really handy. This was £3.50, which I think is quite good, especially that it's Cath Kidston. And I don't know if you can really see, basically it has a telephone box, a crown, a bus, basically all like London themed things. So cute, and yeah, I thought that was quite good. Okay, so I've actually gone through everything that I actually picked up like properly in London, but now I'm going to go on to a couple of things that I picked up at Summer in the City, which my vlog is not currently up. I think this video is going up tonight, so yeah, it won't be up yet, but it'll be coming like literally so soon, so make sure you go and subscribe to my vlog channel because it'll be coming like literally in the next couple of days. But I'm going to quickly show you what I bought. So I'm going to start with the actual Summit in the City merch that I bought. So I actually picked up the t-shirt, and basically it just says Summer in the City. I feel like a lot of YouTubers got that this year. I really like it, and it's also just like a good memory to have because yeah, I just wanted something that said Summer in the City on it. I probably will wear this as a bed top because I don't know if I'd really wear it just, you know, out on its own. I think this was maybe £10 or £12, but I just really wanted this, and I knew that I wanted it before I went, so that's why I picked it up. And then the next thing I got was from Anastasia, or Flora Princess. She brought out some merch for Summer in the City, and I picked up the Sweatshirt Jumper. I absolutely love this because it's merch, but you couldn't necessarily tell that it's her. Like, if you know, you know, but it doesn't have her name plastered on it, which I really like. And it's basically this jumper that says stay classy, and I just think it's really cute. So it's basically just a classic grey jumper with the quote. I think, how much actually was this? Was this 18? You know what, I can't actually remember. I know Sacrum's was 25, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't 25. I can't remember, but it wasn't actually like overly expensive, and it's definitely worth it because it's really good quality, so I'm really happy that I picked that up. And of course I have to support Anastasia. And then, like I said, I bought the Saffron Barker jumper, and I just had to get this because she brought out a new colour for Summer in the City, which was red, and literally so many people were wearing her merch, like probably 1 in 3 people were wearing her merch, so yeah, it literally was selling out so well. So I had to get one, and basically it's this red hoodie, and it says SB on the front, and then on the back it says believe in yourself. I can't really show you that, but you've probably seen it everywhere because so many people have it. And like I said, this was £25, which I think, like, it's a lot of money, but it's definitely worth it because it is a really warm jumper and it's just so cute. And Sacrum is one of my favourite YouTubers, and she inspires me every day to do these videos, so I have to support her. And yeah, I just really like it that it's red because I don't really have a red jumper in my wardrobe already, so yeah, I really love that. And then the final thing that I got from Summit in the City was from Fab Han, and if you don't know who she is, then definitely go and check her out. She's incredible and she's just so lovely. So I picked up her t-shirt. I think this was like from the first batch of merch that she brought out. So she has like some new merch, which was a grey t-shirt, but I thought I'd get this one because I don't really have many white t-shirts and I just really like the saying. So it basically just says no rain, no flowers, and it has this like floral band going around it. It's really cute, and it's just a classic white t-shirt. This was £12, I think. Was it £12? I'm pretty sure it was 12. Or was it £18? No, I swear it was 12. I can't actually remember because it was all a bit of a blur from the city, as you can probably tell. And I also just love Fab Han, so I had to get that as well. And I think that's pretty much everything that I bought in London. I'm sorry if this video is literally way too long and you're probably bored to death hearing me talk about everything that I bought. But if you did enjoy it, then please let me know by smashing a massive thumbs up. And don't forget to comment below, let me know what your favourite things that I bought. And also let me know if you've seen my vlogs, because if you haven't, then definitely do. That's pretty much everything, I think. Make sure that you've subscribed as well, because we've literally just hit 1,800 subscribers, which is incredible. So thank you so much to all of you guys that are supporting me. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!
I don't know what you've been told,